Hello again, friends. I'm going to make today, I have leftover steak that I want to use up. So I'm going to make my, this is a skirt steak that Kenny had smoked for me. And we have some herbs and garlic and butter on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it up and bite-sized pieces and make a steak ranchero. Okay, so I got my meat chopped up. You can also use leftover chicken, do either way. And I'm gonna get this heated, start it up. Then I'm gonna add, I had my leftover onion and cilantro from Taco Tuesday. Add that with the meat as it's heating up. Once the onions kind of change color a little bit, then we'll add in our tomatoes. All right, so now I'm going to add in some herbs. I've got my oregano. And my favorite garlic salt. The meat was already seasoned when it was cooked prior, so I don't need that much to add for the flavor. I'll put some pepper. And then I'm going to add in my tomatoes. I grew up making this with my dad all the time. It's one of my favorites. Pretty much once a week I go through the fridge and figure out what we have to use up before it goes bad, and so then I just throw things together and this is what I come up with. So the steak we needed to use and the onions and cilantro needed to get used before they went bad, so that's what I'm doing today. And then we're just going to cook down until the tomatoes get more liquefied and it all comes together. All right, looks like it's done. So this is my leftover steak made into Steak Ranchero. And typically you can have rice and beans. I'm doing the low carb, so I'll omit that. Of course, you can use cauliflower rice to make some Spanish rice if you want to do that way. You can eat it just like this. You can eat it with eggs, which is fantastic. Low carb tortillas. And cheese tortillas. So anyways, this is my take on doing something with my leftover steak. Enjoy.
Good morning. I woke up and had an idea of what to do with my leftover chaffles and my eggs and my steak ranchero. Bear with me, I'm gonna try something in my Ninja Foodie. This is my baby, my Ninja Foodie. I absolutely love this thing. It bakes, it sautés, It pressure cooks, it air crisps, everything. I just love this thing. So today I'm going to show you what I do with things with it. And I'll definitely share more recipes. I just absolutely love this thing. So I put in my 2 leftover chaffles. This is from the biscuit recipe that I shared. I will actually do a video on how I make these. You can make them as biscuits or as the chaffles. These make great crust for anything. You can season them however you would like. These are just basically the cheddar bay biscuit keto recipe. So I'm gonna top these now. So here I've actually added my Steak Ranchero to the top of my chaffles. I try to make a little mound where I can put my eggs in the middle, and then I'm gonna bake them. Let's see if this works. Okay, got little 2 eggs on my Steak Ranchero and on top of the chaffle, a little bit of salt and pepper, and we're going to bake. Let's try 10 minutes and see what happens. All right, let's see how this turned out. I'm gonna say probably a couple more minutes. It's almost perfect. I can see there's a little bit of egg white still needs to be cooked. So we'll give it maybe 3 more minutes. Okay, so I'm bumping it up to 400 degrees for 3 more minutes and we'll see what happens. All right, so we've got 13 minutes altogether. See how it turned out. And it's done. I'll plate it up and we'll take a look and see how it turned out. Okay, here we go. Can my lovely assistant please cut this for me while I hold the camera? Cut into the middle. Let's see how it looks. Voila. There is a pretty good looking breakfast for you from leftovers. Enjoy.